Mario Kart's easy enough for me.
Yeah.
Overwatch is too hard.
Right.
Because I can't control two things at once.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, this, and I like it. I like these are kind of artistically inclined games.
Yeah. A game needs to be a work of art, right?
Yeah. It's like,
Exactly.
you know, it makes me want
I take that to heart in the most serious way. All right, try to get that feeling of like going up and coming down. You know? All right, you got some swords. It's good. Not a bad run. How'd it feel?
Not bad. It's
All right.
I find myself playing.
I love to hear that.
Hi, I'm Allie. I'm here with YoungFolks.com at PAX East 2017. Here with Rich for EarthNight.
Yes, EarthNight. Like night and day, one word.
So I don't know if you want to just give kind of a general gist about what this game is about. I just played it and I had fun, and I'm not game inclined. I don't know if there's a better way to put that. I'm bad at games and I enjoyed it.
I love to hear that. I'm desperately trying to straddle the line between making something that is deep enough for core gamers to enjoy, but something that a casual gamer can still jump into and have a fun time with.
And is there something in it that you're kind of going for like a replay factor?
Oh, yeah.
You know, when I'm done, I was like, I want to do better and I want to do it again.
Yeah, that's the idea. So there's permadeath, right? So every time you die, you start right back at the beginning in space. So it's meant to be played. Take 100 or 200 runs. Everything in the game on all the levels are using what I call hand-designed procedural generation. So I make pieces of the levels and they combine procedurally to make the dragon. So the most basic dragon has 5 variations of an A segment, 5 variations of a B segment, and 5 variations of a C segment. So there's only 15 pieces that make up that dragon, so you might recognize them over time, but they can combine in 125 different ways to exist. So like World 1, for example, has 4 dragons, so just from a seed standpoint, it's 125 cubed seeds, about 3.9 million. So you can play EarthNight over and over and over and over again, but it'll be different every single time. And that's that idea, is that like even the best player might take 50 runs before they beat the game.
Okay. So it would take me 100.
It would take you probably more.
Okay. But you saying it's different every time, that's even crazier when you know the fact that it is hand drawn.
Right. Yeah. So everything is. I want to stress that it's like hand designed procedural, right? So everything you see is there for a reason, but it's going to be hard for you to memorize it because it's always being switched up.
And how long have you been working on it?
About 5 years.
Okay.
It was part-time for a while. We actually, the team I just went full-time 3 months ago for the first time in the game's development, with the purpose of actually finishing it and shipping it finally.
And what are the consoles that it's going to be released on?
We are launching on PlayStation 4 exclusively, and then we'll be out on Mac, PC, and hopefully Xbox and Nintendo Switch as well.
Okay, great. And where can we find it?
Fun. That'll be addictive.
Yeah, oh my god, the idea to like take a run while you're out, come home.
As much as a noob that I am, where are you anywhere on social media that you'd like to plug?
For sure, yeah, Cleaversoft, like a meat cleaver. Check us out at Cleaversoft on Twitter, Instagram. We're around, we're on the internet.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's all on my end. Is there anything you wanted to add, or Evan, that you wanted to throw out there?
We're with Liam here, one of the members of Big Star Games, who are currently developing surprise Reservoir Dogs, the video game, based on Quentin Tarantino film, and the embargo just lifted today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about Big Star, what you guys have been working on, how long maybe?
My name is Liam. I'm one of the founders of the company. We're 15 people based in Barcelona. We founded Big Star Games a couple of years ago, and we absolutely love the movie. We've been working on hack and slash shooters and beat 'em ups before, and we thought we need to find out who has the license of Reservoir Dogs, because we want to have the challenge. We want to have the challenge and make a video game out of this movie. So we looked around in our contacts from the industry and we found Lionsgate, so we acquired the license. So here we are, and the rest is history. So
Excellent. So how did those talks start? What was, how receptive was Lionsgate of the concept? Did you guys pitch a particular genre or something like that we're working with here?
Absolutely. I mean, we prepared 25-page PowerPoint with the concept.
Okay.
It was already a top-down shooter, playing with the 6 characters towards the heist. with different heists, building up to the diamond warehouse heist, and each of those 6 characters would have to have different abilities. So it's a concept, as I said, 25 pages, sent to the right person to one of Lionsgate, who
Sure.
sent us to another person. They loved it.
Yeah.
And we have introduced a new time-back gameplay mechanic, so it's not just another shooter. We wanted to have innovation and gameplay playing with time, so you travel back in time with some of the characters, you swap them, you redo your actions, you amplify your actions. So it's a strategic shooter inside the Reservoir Dogs movie, with the blood, the tension, the drama, and the outcomes that you can expect from such movie.
Yeah, so what do you think were the big challenges for you guys bringing something that's such a dialogue-rich movie and make it something that's gameplay?
Okay, this is a very good. That's a very good question.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, we've been around the industry for a while, so there are 4 pillars where you attack a game. Is it either being superb in art, so the main pillar being arts, being innovative in gameplay, so a gameplay new mechanic, or something very or relatively fresh or new. It's either narrative, so either you do a narrative game, and we've been asked this question before, are we doing a narrative game? We didn't want to do that. And the other one is technology, so do you approach it from a technology point of view? Our approach has been gameplay. So we, of course, have the flavor and all many of the dialogues from Reservoir Dogs that we love and we know.
Right.
And we put them in the context of an interactive piece of product. So you don't consume this in a passive way.
Right.
You are Mr. Blue, Mr. Pink, Orange, Brown. We've put randomly targeted heists that Mr. Cabot, Joe Cabot gives you to the characters of the movie, building up towards the diamond heist, but it's not a narrative game. You jump straight into the action. There are dialogues between pink and blonde and orange, but it's been a challenge, but we loved it. We loved the challenge.
That sounds great. Awesome. So we're gonna do a demo. So
Sure.
Thank you.